Hello folks and welcome to another Mac Tactics Tactic by me, Tactical Mac 7. This is a special one today because this is me looking at the game plan. A masterstroke put together by myself, Tactical Mac 7, FC Pirate and Quick Rage, all in the Discord. Masterminded by Bartel in the Discord. Now we have 3 different formations and 3 different tactics. Now, this is very much similar to the Weekend League Tactics videos I used to put out last year. However, as you know, because of the way that the tactic changes work within FC25, if you move to a tactic that is dissimilar from your setup tactic, for me the 4-4-2, then players would play out of position. Last year that wasn't a problem. In-game out of position players did not feel any negativity. This year, out of position players during the game lose chemistry and lose role bonuses. So they're double losing. Double, you know what I mean. They're losing double. So what we had to do is figure out the most balanced formation for the balanced tactic, which I had control over, and that was a 4-4-2. And then we looked at how we could match this up with a very attacking formation. And luckily, as all you guys probably know, the 4-2-4 is one of the best, if not the best, pressing and attacking formation. And then we looked at a seeing out the game formation, like I used to have the 5. What did I use it? Can't remember. 5-4-1 was my go-to. 5-2-1-2. I think that's what I used as a closing out formation last year. And this time we've found the 4-4-2-2 defensively allows us to close out the game and still have that counter-attacking edge. All the while keeping our 2 strikers, keeping our wingers, and keeping our back 4. So nobody goes out of position as long as your players have the roles. So for me, because this moves into a 4-2-4, Neymar can play both left mid and left wing, and Diaby can play right mid and right wing. So they move forward into those right wing positions, and they keep their roles. So Diaby doesn't have a role plus. Neymar has the inside forward plus when he's in the 4-2-4. So it becomes better, and you see that in game, and you can feel that in game. Williams and De Jong both have CDM, deep line playmaker, and CDM holding. So when they drop back into the 4-4-2-2, they maintain their chemistry and maintain their roles. So that's what I would suggest for you guys. Get the formation or get the players into this that have the roles that match all your tactics. So when I go into team management, you will see we have the balanced one. This is all on Twitter, by the way, already, all on X. So you can see it. We've got the balanced one. We've got the attack one. This was by FC Pirate. And we've got the defense one. And this is the see at the game one by QR. So you see that we start on balanced, and we move to... Yeah. So we start on balanced here. And then we move to attacking. Neymar goes inside forward left. Muller and Klose maintain their positions. Diaby goes forward, Williams and De Jong. And then when we drop back into the defensive one, Neymar and Diaby maintain their left and right midfielders. De Jong and Williams actually swap over for Williams to play that centre half and De Jong to play the roaming because he had the holding because he had that playstyle plus. You can go in here, and if you press go in here and press Y, you can player swap players. So you can set that up before you get into game. So the one that says active is your starting formation. So for me, that is the 4-4-2. So let's get in and have a look at this one first. I've got gameplay on all of them, so I'll walk you through all the formations, and I'll go into the post-coms, and I'll talk you through all when I switched and how I switched. So the balanced one sets up custom 4-4-2 flat, balanced build-up style, and high defensive approach, 70. Player roles are poacher and inside advanced forward, for our 2 strikers. Inside forwards and balanced on each of our wingers. Deep line playmaker on defend and playmaker on roaming. Now the reason for this is Williams will sit deeper, and I play this as Pirlo on my other account. They will sit deeper, and they will be the person that recycles play. You always have a pass to them to recycle the play. Walker and Karashawi, is that what I said? Both on fullback defence, we have a solid defence. Now, the reason that this is slightly different from other 4-4-2s I would make is this, while I say this is a balanced one, it isn't an attacking or defending one. And I know that's like, well, obviously, because it's the balanced one. But normally when I make up a formation in FC25, it has an attacking or a defensive twist to it, focus. So that means that even if I'm making a balanced 4-4-2 on its own, I would still have a little bit more attacking intent in this. This had to balance both attack and defense, and I feel like I've done that with the 2 strikers and the wingers being your attacking players, and your 2 centre mids just sitting out a little bit deeper, and then your back line remaining stable. If you need more attacking intent, then you switch to the attacking one, and this was by FC Pirate. So this is a 4-2-4. It's got counter build-up style and high defensive approach. The player roles are Muller and Klose as my 2 strikers are on advanced forwards and false 9. Neymar and Diaby as the wingers are on inside forwards and roaming on the right, and inside forward and balanced on the left. The left centre mid's box to box balanced, and the right centre mid is holding defend. Your fullbacks are, well, your right side is a wing back on balanced, and your left back is a fullback on defend. Your 2 defenders are both defenders on defend, and your sweeper keeper is on balanced. That is it with the ball. Without the ball, with the ball. So you get that kind of tight back 3. And I'll, just before anyone gets really annoyed, I'll put that's your with the ball with the 4-4-2. So it's quite narrow, and you'll feel that. But you still have good use of the wings. And then if you are winning 2-0, or you're playing someone that's significantly better than you and you're struggling for ball retention, you can move to the defensive one, which is this one, and it allows us to see out the game, which is what it was intended to do. It is a 4-4-2 holding. It is a balanced setup. The defensive approach is balanced as well, but a 32 line depth, so quite low down, because you're seeing out the game and you're absorbing pressure. Your 2 forwards are set up as an advanced forward on attack, false 9 and build up. Your left mid is a wide midfielder on defend, and your right midfielder is a wide midfielder on defend. Your left centre mid is holding and roaming, and your left centre mid is holding and roaming. Your right centre mid is centre half and defend. Your fullback is on defend and on the right side, and your false back on the left side is on balanced, which gives you a defender and a defender, both on defend, and a goalkeeper on balance. But goalkeepers again, if you want to go sweeper keeper, you can. You just have to have good centre backs because they will split out wider because of that. And that's something I'm going to look at in a future video on how roles and positional roles affect other players around them, because the IQ exists across the pitch, not just on individual players. Something we need to get better at. So with the ball, you see that it is very, very deep. You have almost all your players inside your half at all times. You are dropping back with a back 4 and then 4 ahead of them, and leaving your 2 up front. And you will notice that in the gameplay. I do think I score in the post comms I'm going to do next. I may score 2 with it, but the majority of games it's just about recycling the ball and retaining possession, and that's what we went for with this. How to be able to retain possession and be able to move. So you can see when we get exclamation marks at the bottom, there's like attacking. Yeah. Demands energy, limited playing space, easy to defend against. It is easy to defend against because we've only got 2 up top, but we're not looking to score goals, we're looking to defend. And that's what we did. So there you go. There's the three tactics that we put out. Now, when I get into the post comms, I am going to highlight when I change and how I change. You press left on the D-pad and you select the tactic you want that is allocated to up, left, or up. It's allocated to the D-pad direction. You'll see it. I'll highlight it. I'll draw a big arrow to it. That's what I'll do. Draw a big arrow to it so you see it. So let's get into some post comms now. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff because you guys are amazing. Right, let's get into the game plan gameplay. So we'll start off with the 4-4-2 by Tactical Max 7. 4-4-2 balanced. It's right there. See it? Cool, isn't it? Team I'm playing against. That annoying evil Rashford that everybody seemed to have last weekend. Like, everybody had it, right? So, my team starts off in the 4-4-2, so I don't need to make any tactical changes. We just start off. We actually start off really fast in this game. He does well, he comes down the line, but left back gets it. First ball into our poacher, Morgan. This is on my main account, actually. Rodman, done. Swanson, lovely inside step turn, and we're 1-0 up. Pirlo doing his defensive duties. Now, that there, let's do that again. Nice finish. That there with Pirlo, but in a second. Boom. That's a deep line playmaker. That's what we want them to be doing. Mopping up the messes and sitting in a nice even place. Watch this. Boom. It's quite nice, isn't it? See, I can do stuff at times. That's a Sophia Smith, my lone Sophia Smith, so I could test this formation properly. What a card that Smith card is, by the way. Black Friday, watch out for her. Right, so we go down the line. We come inside to Swanson, who you can see the position she's taking up. Remember, she's our inside forward, left midfielder, inside forward. There's our right midfield, inside forward. There's a deep line playmaker. There's our playmaker. So all our midfield is contained within this kind of narrow point. Our defense is sitting quite nice wee horseshoe, and then our strikers are sitting up top, and that's what we want. Gives us options, gives us space. When we bring the ball forward, we go back into Dunn, who's held position. So you see that the players hold their positions well, and your front four are the ones. Yeah, I should just do a montage of how many headers I miss over the last year. FC 24 and FC 25, I have missed so many headers. But yeah, the team holds its shape really well, and you can see now with that high line how compressed the two lines are. And by what I mean by that is, if we watch this again, we'll have to go to radar, I think. Right, we'll go to radar now. So he's attacking. He's nearly at the halfway line. We've got our midfield and our defense sitting really close together. They are here and here. So the space between them is really narrow. It means playing through the lines for him is really difficult. So he's really wanted to go probably over the top or down the outside. And you know that's what we always try and get people to do. So when he tries to cut back inside, Ledley King has a really easy interception, and then we can spring a counter. We mess it up, and then again, this is exactly where I want my deep line playmaker to be. Right here. Look where he is right in the middle of his half. Look at the space around him. Two CDMs sitting really deep. Left mid, right mid, two strikers. So he's probably playing 4-4-2 with the two holding. Look how much space I've got. Look at my inside forward. There's my two strikers. There's my inside forwards. There's my other central midfielder. One of my centre backs is gone walkies, but we've got so much space to play. And now I'm just picking a pass. Look how much time I've got. Swanson, Morgan, across the back post. This is my other account. Closer would have scored that. So he gets it forward to his Cam Bellingham, or his, maybe he's playing 4-2-2, 4-4-2. Walker picks it up, go inside, we find our deep line playmaker to our playmaker. We're just biding our time, back to our deep line playmaker. Now we go fast. We have to recycle, we go back. There's Pirlo for the recycle, that's what I talked about. He's there always to recycle the ball. Now we do the one touch. We get the run of Swanson, and we knock it into the bottom corner. And he quits. So, this game, we're 0-0. So we're starting off in the 4-4-2. So we're still in the balanced formation here. Diaby. This is my other account, by the way. De Jong. Now, I wanted this one because this is why. Look where De Jong is. Right? So look at this for your build-up. Because he's on roaming, he's come right out to the side. So we now have Walker, De Jong, and Diaby. Right back, right centre mid, and right mid. All able to play passes in nice wee, they end up in a nice wee triangle. And that's why that roaming is really important. Here we go again. Diaby, back to De Jong. Clip we ball through. Closer picks up. Don't want to dribble with him, so we give it back to Diaby. Ball into Miller. Into the back of net. And it's that movement that we can create, particularly down the right-hand side of the pitch, that gives us that creativity. Because, remember, like I said, I wanted this formation to be more balanced than previous formations. So we're still in the 4-4-2. We get to Diaby. We go down. Alvarez, back to Rashford. He tries a dink ball through, but Not going to make that. Walker to Diaby again, right mid taking that position. There's De Jong. He's now inside the middle of the park because he's providing the pass. Nice and clear. Diaby. Lovely ball through to Klose. Miller puts it away. At this point, I think I remember that I need to play this. I need to show all three formations, not just my one. So, excuse me. Very soon you'll see me change, and I'll try and highlight the area of the pitch. Is this one or is it next clip I change? Maybe it's the next clip I change. It's next clip actually, yeah. Because here, score and he quits, and I was going to change at that point. So this is the really nice team we're coming up against. This was quite a good player. So straight away, so we're still in the 4-4-2 now. Here, right. So now I've pressed left on the D-pad. Balanced one, the one we're in. Attacking one, the 4-2-4. Defensive one, the 4-2-2. So this, I'll draw a big arrow to it. This is what we've got. If we press up on the D-pad, we're going to get the attacking one. If we press left, we're going to get the balanced one. Now, what you're going to see here in 2 seconds is what will happen to the majority of you the first few times you do this. I spend too long trying to see which arrow I need to press, and it times out. Because it does time out quite quick. So, I want to press up to go to the attacking one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait too long, press up, and I'm like, all right, quick tactics. Dang it. Right, okay, wait. Now we're in the attacking one. Now you can see here, players whose roles change will be highlighted because it's tactical change in progress. So last year, while we had to wait to see those changes, to see the players move, this tells us that the players are moving, and it tells us that the roles are changing. So now we know, which is good. So we continue on again. And the reason I kept this in, because you will see Neymar completely change. Look at him go. Look at that run. Let's just go back again. He would not make this run from left mid when he doesn't have a playstyle plus. With a playstyle plus or plus, can't remember, he makes that run into the box. And that is the importance, and that is a change of playstyle pluses and playstyle plus. So I start trying to pause it here. Adama totally breaks my left back, and he gets the ball forward, but luckily we managed to pick it up. We come back inside. We've got Coleman moving forward. Like, the whole team is more aggressive now. You can see Klose drops back. Walker's now making runs forward. You see here to Muller and then into the near post. But what I'll show you here is you'll see the significant difference in the shape. So Van Dijk has moved out to cover Walker, who's running forward. Coleman and De Jong are sitting central. Williams is providing passing options. My left back is staying because he still has players up. Neymar is making runs in the way. Diaby's going to start making runs in the way. And when we move this forward a little bit, what we see is we use the run of Walker. We get forward. Now, even with Klose being that far back, we have 3 players in the box to aim at. We've got Diaby, Muller, and Neymar at the back post. And we drill it into Muller, who drills it in the near post. And then just showing you there that it has changed and all the positions are the same. Right, 4-2-4 attack. This is Pirates one. So you have just seen it at the back there, but this is another example of it. So straight from the start, you're going to see me here. So before we've even kicked off, you can change this. You can move it from balanced to attack or defense. Now remember, red this time. Remember, we are looking at this one first. We're not going into this one. Later on, we'll go into this one when we're winning. But at the moment, we're going to stick with attack one. So remember, this is where it is. You press left on the D-pad, and then you get this. And as we go, highlights the attack one. Tactical changes are in processes, so the positions are slightly changing. And actually, I hadn't noticed this during the time, but it went through that horrible overlay a lot quicker there when I did that. Walker, right into the post. right into the byline, and we just miss it with Muller. See how high up the pitch we are now? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about where we are. We've got our front four now in a line. You can see them on the radar. They're all forward. Our two midfielders are sitting a little bit deeper, so there's a bigger gap between our midfield and our attack, and our defence is sitting quite narrow again. The biggest difference is him and him, because they would be further back. That's really the only major change, other than it just being significantly more attacking in its roles. So he gets started again. De Jong wins it. Straightforward Diaby. Look how narrow he was. Like, so let's just look at that again. Remember, Diaby is the right winger. Look how narrow he sits here. So a lovely little touch by Klose to knock the ball forward, and Diaby chests it down and into the back of net. So being able to press high up and being able to be really aggressive is what we want with this formation, because it's about finding goals and coming back in games. So again, we've got options in the midfield. We had De Jong free, Williams is free sometimes. It gets forward, Neymar, a little touch into Muller. We lose the ball, comes back, but De Jong, Coleman picks it up. A really stupid pass by me there. I don't know how, like, this little bit, this whole part is just EA's gameplay personified. Like, I play a stupid pass here. Yes, he wins the ball. Like, okay, I win the ball back. No, Rodrigo manages to slide through Van Dijk, and then I manage to get in the way again. We send Diaby on the run. He should have taken a touch there. He didn't, so we cut back. We try and drill a ball in quickly, but we mess it up. So he's now got space, but we managed to cover the space with De Jong, our right centre mid. Klose picks up the ball. He's a little bit deeper. We tried to play the through ball, but Muller had already run away. So again, see how high up and how aggressive we are. Now he has passed through us this time, because there is a bigger gap between our defence and our midfield, and we expect that. That was always going to happen because we are on the front foot. We need to be on the front foot. We need to be winning the ball back in this area of the park. We want to be winning the ball back high, so we're one or two passes into the box, scoring goals. So we have to put pressure on him, pressure on Rigo, trying to get him to turn back. Then we got him to run and not control the ball. When there was that gap between the ball and his foot, we could get in. First time ball over the top by Klose, back to Klose, and then the goal. And he quit. So now we're getting into the 4-4-2, close out the game. So straight from the start, love the goal by Klose. I just like that. Right, let's. I think my editing skills are still not great. So we're on offside trap. Quick tactics. I must have pressed the wrong button again. So there we go. Now we've pulled it up and we move to defensive. So you can see the defensive is highlighted now. So we're moving instantly to the defensive. Now we are 2-0 up. It's the same game as you've just seen, I think. But we're 2-0 up and we're going to go with the seeing out the game tactics. Now these tactics are not just to see out the game. They are also to control the game. And you'll see a lot more of me with the ball, maybe not making huge inroads, but controlling the game. We tried a quick, old school first time ball over the top, but we didn't make it work. So he's bombing forward. Van Dijk comes across. We're quick one touches out, small passes, playing it slower, looking for our wingers who are much wider now. You see Neymar not making that run in the way. He's staying wide. He's going to go out this way. Diaby wants to run down this way. Our two strikers want to stay in the middle. So we've completely changed the dynamic of where the players are in relation to each other. Lovely ball through. If he'd stayed on side, that was a genuinely lovely ball by Diaby. Diaby. So straight from kickoff, you can see we are now not pressing this area of the park. We were with the 4-2-4. Now we are not. Our strikers are sitting significantly deeper and our centre mids are sitting significantly deeper. Our left and right midfielders are wider and deeper, and our central defenders and our whole defence is sitting narrow. So we've significantly changed the way the team looks. We are not giving him space in our third. So we're putting a bit of pressure on him in his half. Virgil van Dijk intercepting the ball there. We get the ball out. I play a silly ball inside. That's not what I wanted. So we go back on the defensive. We're just not giving him space. 2 centre mids get outrun. Plays a lovely little ball through. So again, we're just trying to put him off. We're trying to get in between him and the goal. He does well. We manage to get the ball back. Give it to our keeper. I love the way the smart tactics is strong start, stay calm. Whoever stays calm in these games. We get the ball out to our left mid. We try and play a ball through and we actually get successful to closer, but then we mess up the second pass. This isn't a game for really intricate one touch. This isn't a formation and a tactic for the intricate one touch in the opponent third. You're playing longer balls like that. And then you try to be quite clever and cute. And then using your players' strength. So for me, with Klose, that's aerial plus. Like, we know how good Klose is in the air and we know how good his finishing is. Walker, back to Coleman. We do another wee chip ball forward. He's offside, so we go again. Klose comes across and wins the ball nice and deep, although EA being EA gave the ball back to him. Our midfield is just standing tall. Kachau comes back. We are looking for a pass. We've got Diaby. We don't use him. We use Walker. Then to Diaby. Diaby brings the ball forward. Lovely wee slide rule pass forward for Klose. Ball across the box, and how we score a lot of goals, but we don't manage to score. But we keep calm. We recycle it. Klose with the ball on the edge of the box. We try and do a fake shot, but he closes us down. Get my finger. Corner, we go short and play it back to Kachawa in towards Coleman. Miller comes out wide left, clips the ball in. I don't know why I did that because he was miles offside. And I knew it as soon as I did it. I was kind of like, why did I do that? So our back line is nice and back in shape. Van Dijk, Williams plays it forward. Again, Klose has gone offside, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, Van Dijk defending really well. You can see from our shape how well we're sitting now. We keep trying these slide passes forward, and perhaps we should be looking for a little bit more air passes. But like, I'm trying to show you that this formation and this tactic still gives you the options of going forward. It is for seeing out the game. It is for closing out the game. So you shouldn't be finding lots of players in the opposing third. You just don't want that. You want to hit people on the counter. We play the ball down the outside. Klose, go back into Diaby. We do a wee turn. We try a wee step over. And we just try to keep the ball. Nice ball into Neymar. Clips the ball forward to Klose. Drills it across. Keeper makes a good save. He plays a wee lofted ball into midfield. You see my 2 midfielders are sitting deep. And that's where we stop it. Yeah, so we didn't actually get a goal with the 4-4-2 defend. I thought I did for some reason. But that's the 3 formations. That's the 3 gameplays. You've seen how significantly different they are in the balance being kind of a little bit of both, allowing you to defend really comfortably but have players in attack. You've seen how the 4-2-4 was attacking, high pressing, giving you options all over the final third. And then the third, the defensive one, didn't give you a lot of options up front. You had to be a bit creative. But by that point, you should be 2-0 up. Or playing someone who's really good. And you're just trying to hold on to the game. So, give this a go. Let me know how you get on with it. Let me know in the comments. Remember, it is left on the D-pad and then select one of the 3. They're all fantastic formations developed over a couple of weeks by, I'm going to say, 3 fantastic tacticians. I'm going to include myself in that. But really, Pirate and QR, they've been around for a long time, and I've done a lot of these. I've been around for nearly a year now doing this. So thank you all for your support. And let's get into my final thoughts and the end point. So there you go. There's the Postco Homes. That's how it plays. Please check the X accounts of myself, Tactical Max 7, FC Pirate, and Quick Rage, and Bartel, because it was his mastermind stroke that put us onto this. This will be the first one we do, but we will do more. These tactics should go onto the FUTWiz website, I am assuming. I've not been told, but we are working with them on things, so hopefully it goes up there. You can find all of Pirates and all of QR's tactics up there as well. Mine are not up there yet. I'll need to do something about that. I should probably do something about that. But yes, play it, use them. Start with the balanced. If you feel that you're better than the player you're playing against, whack it up to Pirates attacking. And if you get a couple of goals ahead, whack it down to QR's defensive and frustrate the heck out of your opponent. This will get you through Weekend League. It will get you more wins. We've had all 3 tested throughout the hub. This has taken us about 2 weeks to put together. And we are wanting this game plan and the game plans in the future to be based around being able to utilize the IQ within the game and utilize the strong formations. The formations that are going to get you playing really nice football, get you wins, and inevitably keep you more interested in the game. And that's what we're looking to do. Keep your love of the game going, keep you interested in the game, keep you enjoying it. 3 fantastic formations. I can't talk highly enough of the guys I worked with on this. They were fantastic, so supportive. Brilliant at doing their jobs, brilliant at putting this stuff together, and we'll hopefully bring out more for you guys. So enjoy it, play it, good luck. Not that you guys need it because you're watching my videos, so obviously you're going to be amazing. Let me know in the comments how you get on with this. Let me know in the comments what your weekend league results are with this the tactical plan, and let me know if you think of any formations that you think would go well together in a 3, and then we can look at putting something together with those ones. So. Catch you guys in the next video. Oh, and remember, enjoy this game. Keep playing it while you're enjoying it. And if you stop enjoying it, then there are other games you can play out there. Take a break from it. Catch you guys.